I want to ask sort of your initial thoughts on Valorant, and what did you think about Valorant?
Before playing?
After playing. How do you feel after playing?
Yeah. After playing, I think I was feeling like pretty excited, to be honest, as it's been a long time since actually a video game just give me this hype, you know. Of course, I guess it also comes from the online bootcamp, where there was a lot of person playing on it and trying to do a lot of stuff. So it was really funny, you know, and it definitely creates a hype. But I have to say that the game itself gave me a lot of like positive vibes, you know, like it was really enjoyable to play Valorant, actually.
So I do want to ask, how does it compare to Counter-Strike for you? How does it feel versus Counter-Strike?
In my opinion, this is definitely two different games, and I don't think you should compare these two games, Counter-Strike and Valorant. In my opinion, it's really different. Yes, they can be like they have something like in common, I would say. Talking about the FPS thing, you know, like the first-person shooter. But in the meantime, a lot of details are really different, even if the aim. For example, the hitbox is way easier on Valorant than on CSGO. The movements are faster on CS than on Valorant. There is a lot of specific, like, how do you call it, like spells, you know, on Valorant, which you definitely don't have on a game like CS. So I understand a lot of people are trying to compare these two because of the mechanic, like specific on the FPS style, you know. But in my opinion, it's definitely two different games, and it should not be comparable because at the end, it's in the same way kinda have the same mechanics, but in the same time, like it's totally a different game.
You know, we've seen a couple of Counter-Strike pros commit to playing Valorant full-time. Obviously, Swag signed with T1 as the first official signed Valorant pro. Do you think that we'll see other Counter-Strike pros make that transition into playing Valorant full-time?
Definitely, I think so, yeah. But I believe that the CS pros, pros or semi-pros, you know, whatever you can call it, but the one who will make the switch to Valorant, in my opinion, it's the players who are kind of blocked to go to the highest competitive level on CS. For example, you give definitely the best example possible, Swag, because of his condition with Valve, he can do anything on CS, so it's totally logic for him to try to go to Valorant, you know. I guess what we can see as well is some players coming up from the sub-top on CS or coming from the teams like maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 or more of HLTV ranking, stuff like this, you know, because it's really hard for them to reach the top. So they will try to go to Valorant to be like at the highest possible level on Valorant because it's a different, they are not reaching it on CS. But in my opinion, if you look at, for example, the top 10 team on CS or even the 15, I don't see someone leaving a team like this to go on Valorant, you know.